to Gilgal. Now, Father Yah chooses 4 places. And I want you to understand this 4 places because Father Yah did not choose this as random. That's like he chose Cherit and he chose Sarepta. Now, Gilgal, if you don't know the story, Gilgal is the place where the Israelites first made their camp through the leadership of Yehoshua, from when they passed through the Jordan River. This is where they started to praise Father Yah. This is the place where they celebrated the first feast after the Egypt. This is where you were first rendered how to praise Father Yah, how to proclaim His word. This is the moment you feel yourself that you are with Father Yah. And Elijah brought Elisha in there for him to remember, this is the place where your faith starts. This is the place where you first feel that Father Yah's presence is in this house. This is the moment you say, ooh, I got it. I ask you, my dear brothers, go back when you first love your wife. When you first love your wife, woo-hoo! I know you will say, she is a look to behold. Can you still say the same thing today? Elijah is telling Elisha, go back where your first love is. Go back where the first feeling you got when you found that Father Yah loves you that much. Go back where it starts. Because I know as days go on, as days drags on, you will lose your sight on the side that Father Yah put us into. Don't lose that feeling, my dear brothers and sisters. It doesn't matter if your husband's not with you today. Doesn't matter if your wife's not you today. Doesn't matter if you are by yourself today. Go back when you feel the Spirit of Father Yah in you. Renew your faith every day. Count the blessing that Father Yah gives you, not the one He did not give it to you. The blessing we have is not by the numbers, my dear brothers and sisters. It is not. So go back where you first loved Father Yah. You know, Father Yah has all the reason to give, has all the reason to ask us our first love. Because He first loves us. Did you not remember what Yohanan said to the Pharisee and the Sadducee when they're listening about Him? The Pharisee and the Sadducee said, we are the children of Abraham. But Yohanan said, don't think that you are the children of Abraham, because if Father Yah wants, He can make this stand as His children. It's not you. It's not me the reason why Father Yah sent His only begotten Son. There's nothing good in me. So why Father Yah choose me? No, it's not you, my friend. It is because He loves us. Because He loves His Son. That's the reason why there's no good in us. Just what David said, isn't it? Any man born from a woman ain't no good. Was sheep in iniquity, isn't it? But thank Father Yah, He loves us first. Now we know how to love Him back. If we choose to love Him back. That's why Elijah told Elisha, this is the first place that Father Yah showed you His miracles. This is the first place that you are going to worship Him. This is the first moment that you feel that Father Yah loves you. We have that moment, my brothers and sisters. Let's go back to the original feeling of what we have before. That's Gilgal. And after Gilgal, what comes next? What do you think is the next one? Bethel. Now, in 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 2, it says, Elijah said unto Elisha, tarry here, I pray thee, for the Almighty Yah had sent me to Bethel. And Elisha said unto him, as the Almighty Yah will live, and as thy soul live, I will not leave thee. So they went to Bethel. Now, Bethel has a meaning. It says, house of Father Yah. The house of El. Bet El. Now, what he's saying us is, irregardless of where you are right now, whether you are in a country that don't know Father Yah, irregardless of what place you are now, you are going to find a place in your heart that you are going to communion with Father Yah and talk to Him. It is your duty as the sons of the Most High to find a place. If you cannot find it in yourself, find it in your house for you and your family, that you can pray and ask Father Yah His blessing and guidance. It is your responsibility. Every man has the responsibility to find a place to talk with Father Yah. Just like Yeshua did when He lives on this earth. He has a place to talk to Father Yah. Then find a place too. If you are going to ask me, find a place here. Here. That you can talk to Father Yah. Because if there's 24 hours in a day, and Father Yah asking you 10% of it, that's 10.4. That's 2.4 hours, which is 2 hours and 40 minutes. No, 2 hours and 24 minutes. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm a calculus teacher, so don't question me. My bad. So the house of Bethel is the place where Elijah brought Elisha on the second time, telling us, if you are going to follow Father Yah, and you proclaim and profess that you are the sons of the Most High, then find a place in your heart, in your dwelling place, a place to communion, a place to pray, a place to talk. Every time you talk to Father Yah, you are getting closer to Him. We are getting closer to Him. Just like if our son never say, hey Dad, how are you, for quite a long time? Hey, a child, how kind of children you are if you cannot even say hi to your mother even a single day? I told you one time, if you got your paycheck, please drop by in a Dollar General and buy $1 cookie thing. The cake, it's not the amount that your mother is going to ask. It is the remembrance that you remember her. Well, I wish I can say my mother every day. It's 12,000 miles. The only comfort I see is if I see her, in a Skype cell phone thing. And I always told my brothers and sisters, don't let Mama live by herself alone. Alone. So I don't know about you, child, why you let your mama live by herself alone. It's on you, isn't it? Well, it says in the commandment, respect, honor your parents. When you honor them, it constitutes almost everything. Taking care of them when they old. That's your duty. Because whatever you do to your mom, to your dad, and your children sees it, baby, at the end of the day, they will tell you what you did to your parents. And if they come back to you, cry. Because the only thing you can do now is cry. And wish you can go back. Too late. But as you are still alive today, and you have with you your parents, your mother, your father, please, before end of the day, say hi to them. Let them tell that handsome creature, say hi to them. After that, what's the third one? Okay. And verse 4, it says, And Elijah said unto him, Elisha, tarry here, I pray thee, for Amalek hath sent me to Jericho. And he said, As the Almighty Yahweh live, as the soil liveth, I will not leave thee. So they came to Jericho. Now, what is Jericho to the Israelites? That's the first battle and the first victory. No matter where you are in life, folks, you think you reached the top, but you ain't. No matter where you are, strata now in life, you will fight battles. And most of the time, you will fight it along with your loved ones. And you know, that's the hardest battle that you can fight, is to fight your loved ones. Because it is true and it is written. At the end of the day, we are not going to fight for any physicalities nor authorities. No, we are going to fight for the principalities, for the faith that we have. What their faith in what we have as the truth. Their truth or your truth. That's the hardest part. If you have especially a grown children. I feel you because I'm a father too. That's why I'm telling my children now what they do, what do we do, what should be done. And hoping at the end of the day, they will remember it and share it to their children. Every day is a battle for us most of the time. That's why it says, don't worry about tomorrow. Let tomorrow worry about itself. Because the day is enough to worry for us. And by the way, tomorrow's never been promised. That's why I can say, my wife, I love you today. I cannot say if I love her tomorrow because what? I don't know if still alive. But you know, I told my wife, don't die first. Why? I want my wife to take care of me first. That's how my wife loves me so much, isn't it? You know, when I wake up in the morning, my wife is my coffee. Can you not? Well, you cannot blame me for that. And before I goes to bed, my wife is my dinner. So, when I woke up and I goes to bed, it is my wife. And I'm so happy and so blessed that Father Yahweh gave me my wife. If you can say that to your wife, probably your wife will have,